Good afternoon, my YouTube followers, people. Back at it today with this little project. I say, well, it's not a little project. This one's taken me a while. A lot of the bits I've got to order, and they seem to take a long while to get here. But this is the Gold Top Les Paul. I did a video about this one a couple of months back. I think last time you saw it, it had no hardware whatsoever. So since that video, which I probably should have, done a video about, I've fitted a selector switch, some P90 pickups. It's now got a bridge and a tailpiece, some sort of Gold Top-esque speed pots, not speed pots, sorry, the top hat dials, and I've given it a refret. I went with jumbo frets. It's quite difficult to do on this because of the binding, so each individual fret had to be prepared with a little bit of where the tang is at the bottom needed to be removed off each side and then measured, so I'm not wasting fret wire. So that took a hell of a long time. And anyway, I got them all in. I think it feels like a really nice job, to be fair. This is the first time I've done a bow neck and had to do that sort of work on the frets before putting them in, but I think it's all right. They're nice and smooth, so I've leveled them. What I'm up to now is fitting a new nut because it never had one. So and I had to wait for these to arrive. They came from China. I found these on eBay, and it was 10 Les Paul style, or Les Paul sized nuts. They make a really weird sound when you shake them, and when you start filing them or cutting them, they absolutely stink. I've got no idea what these things are made out of. Of course, first time I've done any real work on a nut. First attempt ended in complete disaster. Luckily there's 10. So this was just practicing best way to cut it to shape and stuff. I tried one of these electric multi-tool things, but I settled on something very simple, straight edge my file, and I just carried on rubbing it until I got the desired length. But this one, I did too much. I took away too much material, so if I just pop it in where it's supposed to live now, you'll see that, yeah, definitely on the, you can see now on this side here, definitely on the treble side, it's almost flush with the neck, and this side's way too, it's way too low. I took off way too much material, so I started another one, and what I did this time was I'd remove a little bit of material, I'd put it in, check it, remove a bit of material, and I was checking it by having the low and the high E string already fitted to see whether I could get a nice straight from the bridge all the way to where it goes over the nut there without any excessive fret bust, because I can always alter the action using the bridge, and if needs be just starting again with a new nut. But so I've got to try this one where I've been a little bit more careful now with the now I'm undecided whether I want to glue it in, but let's move that string out of the way there and get it where it's supposed to be. And then that one, yeah, I'm undecided whether I actually want to glue this one in or just leave it as is, because it's quite a snug fit. So I'm not 100% sure if I want to glue it. Next thing I want to try now is let off some tension on the strings, and I want to be adjusting these two here now on the bridge. You see these two little roller things that turn on each side. These are what height in the string, Okay, now I can see straight away I need to take a little bit more off this side, because it's not I don't think I've filed it straight enough, so it's not actually sitting in the nut slot properly. Okay, that's fine. I need to sort that out. Right, so all I was doing just then is I just carried on filing it. You can see there it's got the, oh, that stuff absolutely stinks. I've got no idea what that is. I think I'm happy with it. I think I'm happy with that so far. I'm not getting an excessive amount of fret buzz. So what I'm going to do is put the other strings on and yeah, see how it sounds once it's, you know, tuned up and stuff. That'll let me know then at that stage if I need to that'll let me know at this stage if I need to redo these slots here to do any sort of like little tweaking of the action, which I can do with these are called nut files, and there's a size for each one, and it's just a case of working that little slot where the string is. You can literally take, you know, fractions of millimeters off just to get that little bit of you know, fine adjustment in the nut. But in terms of the nut now as it is, I'm happy with that. Happy. Have I put the right one back in? Yeah, I have. For a split second I thought I put the first one in that I completely hashed up. Anyway, I'll be back when I've got some strings on. Fresh set of strings on it. I'm getting a little bit of fret buzz, but I mean, if I play it, you know, in the playing position, if you like, that's okay. I like that, and I'm also happy with the action. It's not the lowest, but it's certainly not a hindrance to playing. So that's that, new strings. What I want to do next then is, where are we at? What I noticed down at the roundabout here, there is a little bit of fret buzz. Oh. What the? Is there? Has it gone? Oh. There was. Just, I don't know. I don't know if it's because what might have just happened there is so inside the guitar neck you've got a metal truss rod. Before I started this, obviously before I started the refret, in fact, I made sure that the neck was completely straight. So when I was leveling the frets, it would have made sure that I was getting the frets level. I've messed about with the nut a little bit, put new strings on, and I guess what's happening is because I'm tuning the strings up, it's putting the tension on the neck, which is causing a little bit of relief. Now, on a guitar neck, a little bit of relief is okay, so it's shaped like this, and that relief sits around this part of the guitar here. So I'm thinking it's just, as I'm tuning the strings up, it's slowly, you know, setting to where it's happy to be, if that makes sense, because there now is no fret buzz, which is very weird, because there was when I first put the strings on. Yeah, I think that's about it, messing about with the nut. I don't want to do much more with that unless I absolutely have to. Next thing I'm going to do is tune up, and I'm going to try to intonate. Now, I've never tried to intonate a Les Paul style guitar before, but the procedure is exactly the same. So if you're wondering what intonation is, it's a little bit of mathematics, and basically it is, so from, you look at your guitar, so from the nut down to the 12th fret, that's not the 12th fret, that's the 12th. So from here to here should be the exact same distance from the 12th fret to where the string comes over the saddle. So that distance there, although it doesn't look like it, is actually the same. Now the saddles are adjustable, so they can move forwards and backwards, and so if you move the saddle forward, you're going to heighten the pitch. Move them backwards, you're going to lower the pitch. And the way you test it is you tune your guitar in, tune it up, sorry, play the string open, and then at the 12th fret. And what you should read on your guitar tuner is the same note. If you're not getting the same note, then you need to adjust the intonation. Because the 12th fret is one full octave up from a little bit of buzz there. Oh, I wasn't pushing it in hard enough. There we go. That's intonation. I'm not going to go through the process because I do have a video on there, but I guess the main purpose of this one was just showing you whereabouts am I at with this Goldtop project, and we are almost there now. I'm dying to plug it in and make some noise. Catch you next time, peeps. Thank you very much for watching.